Hello and welcome to this webinar on citation formatting. When you write papers, you will need to cite your references. You cite your references to acknowledge the source of information for any ideas, quotations, or images that you used. Claiming that another person's ideas are your own or failing to acknowledge sources that you used is plagiarism and is not acceptable. Using citations also provides enough information about the source you use to help a reader easily find it. They show that you have gathered and used information about your topic and have conducted research. Lastly, providing citations protects your own original ideas and words. When you cite others' work, you make clear which ideas are yours and which came originally from other sources. You will need to cite your references in both the body of the paper, these are called in-text citations, and at the end of your paper as a list. This is called the reference list. You'll use either APA or MLA style depending on your subject of study. APA is used in the sciences while MLA is used in the humanities. The style guides include everything from which font to use, how to number your pages, and whether to use single or double spacing. For purposes of this tutorial, we are going to focus only on the citation formatting. How are the two styles different? They differ in small but crucial ways. For example, with APA, you would only list the author's first initial of their first name, while with MLA, you would write out their entire first name. Each style guide has different formats for citing journal articles, books, websites, and more. Let's go over two of the most used citations for college students, the journal article citation and the ebook citation. Here's an example of an APA citation for a journal article found in a scholarly database. As you can see, we use the first letter of the author's first name only, and we capitalize the first letter of the first word of the article only. We italicize the journal title and capitalize the first letter of every word except for conjunctions. We italicize the volume number but not the issue number, and we include a DOI link. In the MLA citation for this journal article, we write out the author's first name entirely. We include the journal title in quotation marks, and we capitalize the first letter of every word in the title except for the connecting words. The journal title is the same as in APA, it's italicized, and every first letter of every word is capitalized except for connecting words. Volume and issue number is written a little differently as well. The name of the database that we found the article in is included in italics, along with the DOI link. Now let's look at a citation for a book found in a scholarly database. Again, you can see we only include the first letter of the author's first name, and we capitalize only the first letter of the first word, which is the, but we also capitalize proper nouns, so American is also capitalized. We also capitalize the first word after a colon. So the R in racism would be capitalized here, but not the other words. Publisher name, and in this case, a URL is included. You do want to include a DOI whenever available, since they are more stable, but if there's no DOI, you can include a URL. In the MLA citation, the author's first name is written out and the first letter of every word is capitalized. Publisher name, and the database name is also included in italics and capitalized with the same URL. So you can see there are quite a lot of small differences between APA and MLA. You may be wondering if you can use automatic citation generators, and yes, you can, but you do want to check them for accuracy. So we can take a look at the automatic generator in the LBCC library. So let's enter in that article citation we were looking at. Actually, it wasn't an article, it was a book, and here is that source. Once you click on the title of the book, it will give you the option to automatically create the citation here. Once you click on it, you can choose between MLA, APA. So this APA citation, for example, will need to be corrected. The R in racism should be capitalized since it's after a colon, and I think it is missing the first letter of the first name here. But you would just copy and paste the citation into the Word document you're working in. So that's the LBCC automatic citation generator that you can use through the library. And if you also are wondering where you can find additional resources for the formatting rules, you can look in the library under LibGuides. If you search for Cite Your Research, you'll see it listed here in the first link, Cite Your Research. That's the LBCC Library Guide to Formatting Citations, provides MLA and APA formatting rules. If you choose MLA, for example, you can see examples of formats for different sources, books, articles, websites, and so forth. You can also search the APA and MLA style guides directly. You can find them on the web. The MLA style guide you can find it by doing a Google search for MLA style. Let's go backwards here. So if you can search for MLA style in a Google search, you'll see the listing here under style.mla.org. Once there, you can click Citing Sources and either Citations by Format or Works Cited. But this Citations by Format page will give you formatting rules for various works. You can do the same for APA. If you search APA through a Google search, APA style, you'll see it listed as apastyle.apa.org. Once you're in that website, you can click on Style and Grammar Guidelines and then References. From there, there's various helpful tabs, but if you are just looking for formatting examples, you can click Reference Examples, and then from there you can choose which source you're using. But these are both great resources. The APA and MLA style are great resources, as well as the guide provided by the library. So now you have a good idea of the most important differences between APA and MLA, and what resources you can use to learn more about the formatting rules. Hopefully this has been helpful. Please feel free to reach out with any questions. Thank you.